But we're gonna beat you. But we're gonna beat you on. We're gonna beat you. Weekend, we're beating Arsenal.
Nah. Can you imagine
we're gonna beat Arsenal, So
dropping a red and then losing at home?
And he wants our attention. While he wants our attention, listen, have more attention. We're gonna see you, bro. Dorgu, them man there, Ahmad. Yo, I have to say this in it, like, because we haven't really got into the game because of like.
Wait. Before you get to the game, like, we are playing you, bro. So we got to get into it.
I don't care though. I tell him, he knows what we are. I don't give a crap. We don't care. You see, right now, that was good. Thank you so much. But we're playing Arsenal, yeah. And if you know anything about this game, we're not messing around. Ahmad versus who? Mbeumo versus who? I don't know if Šeško's going to get back in, but I'm feeling confident about this game. We must, because you don't know this about us. We're just dickheads. We go to grounds and we win games we have no right winning. And this is a game where they haven't lost. Have they lost at home this season?
No.
They will.
Absolutely.
We're going to win it. We're going to go there and win. And and Bruno now in the 10.
The 10
I'm not gonna lie, folks, and this isn't me wanting to poo-poo on everything, yeah. But being this giddy is making me a bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
we're not giddy. We're not being giddy. We're not giddy. This ain't giddy.
It's a lot.
We're just believing, Owen. We're just believing, bro.
There's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with confidence, and there's nothing wrong with chest. I'm just trying to sort of.
Is this giddy though? It's not like us saying that we're gonna get in the top four.
we got 100 quid in case you went, thank you very much. We're gonna beat you. It's like, what are we talking about?
No, but I always think that though. I know, but I've said this about them lot I've said this for a long time when it comes to the Arsenal. Anyway, I say we're just idiots. We do this weird thing where we decide we're gonna ruin stuff, and we'll go to Arsenal with no reason. Like, there's no real reason why we should go and play our hearts out. But we will. And then Fulham is when we'll get mad again. But in this next game against Arsenal, we're going to go there and you're going to be like, how are these not putting in this performance?
No, I don't think we will, though, because we did that the weekend. So it's not, it wouldn't be, I don't think, if we went to Arsenal and played like we did on Saturday, that would be less surprising than how surprising that was on Saturday, because nobody saw that coming. At least now, look, you're talking with confidence. So if we went to Arsenal and played well, you would go, well, like half or quarter expected it because we've seen it. We haven't seen that.
I said it was going to be City.
Saturday in 2 years. We haven't seen that in 2 years.
13 years.
I said it was going to be City though.
When?
I said it on DR Sports.
Edmonds again. Like, so did I. So did everyone said that. A lot of people said that.
Yeah, we sat here on Thursday, Owen and I, both predicted.
We said it even a while ago, said it's the perfect storm. We're going to beat them, but at what cost? Because we knew that
the cost of you not watching the
game. At what cost is that?
The cost of not seeing it. That was the cost.
And bring on Arsenal. We're coming for you. It's going to be round 2 of Strictly Come Dancing, because we've gone from Jay Lings and Paul Pogba to Gareth Dorgu and Amadinho. We're about to cook you lot 3-1, and we're here for it.
Fuck, Brad. Hey, Brad.
CKG, it didn't matter that you were in the box. You've got perfect description of the game right there. You've seen it. You've seen it twice.
Yeah, you're safe. Yeah.
You've seen it again.
Bloody hell! I wasn't expecting that, mate. You went. Yo,
I think actually looking at Carrick with how he's come in and made those types of decisions instantly for that skill set against that specific opposition, it could be too early, but what I took from it was that he's willing to make the right changes and right sacrifices, right options for said game. So I wouldn't be surprised in a different, maybe for Arsenal, we might go like for like, because actually it's a similar type of thing. You need pace, you need power, you need physicality, you need to be sharp on the transitions, you need runners. So maybe you go with the same thing. You're playing against Gabriel and Saliba. Do you want Šeško getting gobbled up, or do you want Mbeumo running in behind giving problems? You probably want the same thing. But when we play Fulham at home, you could easily see Mbeumo go to the right and Šeško go up front and Ahmad go on the left and Dorgu go left back and Luke Shaw can sit. Like, we don't know. We don't know. So I don't think that he would be able to.
What I loved was...
I disagree. Go on, Bradley.
Go on, Bradley, and then you go, Martin.
When we was winning 1-0, we brought on Cunha. That's what I loved, because Do you remember when we played West Ham and it was similar? We were 1-0 up and we was in complete control, and he brought on 4 defensive-minded players and we lost all control, and we tried to sit back and hold on to the lead. And I've always said the best form of defense is to attack, and sometimes you're going to be defensively better doing that, because when you concede possession and when you're trying to sit back, you're actually inviting more pressure onto the defense anyway. So I think it was fantastic that Michael Carrick did that. And then to add insult to injury, he used the 5-3-2 when it was needed to see out the result for the last 2 minutes.
Then we got the third goal from that.
Yeah.
What was you going to say, Marcel? You disagree? You think Seshko's not going to make it now?
You think he's going to stick with like the same 11?
Well, and it's only 16 games.
Yeah, exactly. Because of the amount of games that are left, and he's going to stick with a solid team. He needs results. You know, it's very tight. We're fourth, fifth. We're jumping in between those positions. 6 is just round the corner. You need consistency, and I think Brian up front looks like it's not. Cunha up front never looked right under Ruben, and he just doesn't feel right.
He doesn't run. He doesn't run that way, Cunha. Not without
and he feels like, well, now Bruno's back. It's a whole different world now. So he's the heir to the throne, to the 10 now. You know, you could maybe see Kobe there, but we've seen Kobe under Ten Hag play that 6 and that 8 role, so he will stay there. That's perfect, and he will grow and develop his game. But Cunha's not really a left winger like that. Like he's a 10 really. But Bruno's the king of the 10, so it's Bruno there, and Brian looks like he's played up front before with Ivan Toney and that.
It won't work every game.
I think well that's what I'm coming on to, and I disagree with that. Disagree with you there, Bradley, because it looks like Carrick's playing counter-attack, Ole, Man United DNA. He's leaning on everyone behind the ball, vertical football.
I don't know when we're next going to play good as well as that again. Now, Arsenal is probably not the measuring stick to judge it. But if we go out there and blow Arsenal away, everyone's just going to be losing their minds. But what's more realistic is you just give Arsenal a really good game. They're not scoring that many goals at the minute. And, you know, you can nick a draw at the Emirates, which would be a great result, you know. But can we back up that performance with a good display of ourselves? And one thing I've seen a lot of people say, content creators, media, obviously fans, etc., everyone. One thing I've seen them say is that we can lose games. If we lose, we lose. But the attitude to the game has to remain like that. It has to remain like that. We have to play like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't play within yourself like you're too scared or you don't want to go and express yourself. And, you know, obviously, you got to play with caution in certain bits and you can't go running around like lunatics. There has to be method to the madness. But, you know, you have to approach the game with that willingness to want to put the other team under pressure, want to get our better players on the ball,